Everyone, Mrs. Dial here, bringing you Tele-Learning Family Update number 8. Today's April 28th. I promise to keep this one quick. If you're tired of watching these videos of me, I don't blame you. I'll stick to the facts today. We just wanted to share with you that we know from countries that are ahead of us on this school closure journey that often 4 to 5 to 6 weeks in, they experience a dip in effort and motivation from students, and that's common. And we are certainly seeing that on our end in terms of participation and quality of work being turned in by some of our warriors. And you may be seeing that in your own home as well. And as a mom with 3 kids here, I know that there are days when that is the result of maybe anxiety or emotions of what's going on, and sometimes it's just a result of lack of motivation. So I encourage you to go ahead and stick to your routines and structures that you've put in place, and know that sometimes work avoidance could be anxiety, but sometimes it's just work avoidance. And as a parent, then when you identify what the source of the work avoidance is, it can help us as parents kind of have the correct response to it. But if your child is struggling with changes in sleep habits, eating, temperament, that could be a sign of some emotional trauma or some anxiety building. And Ashley Johnson, our school counselor, is a great person to reach out to for advice to help you with that. That is her email address, ashley.johnson@imagineschools.org. I would invite you to email her and reach out. She is just a wealth of knowledge and information for us. Hopefully, this next announcement will help our warriors push through and finish Q4 strong. But those of us that are keeping caught up with our work could potentially have our last day of new assignments given May 22nd. We're going to use that week of May 18th to the 22nd as the last week for giving new work to students. So as long as we're keeping caught up, that should make that very last week of school, the week of Memorial Day, very easy, and possibly with no assignments and no work to do if students are caught up. Teachers will be building some catch-up days in between now and then, and especially in that last week of the 18th to the 22nd, to give students time to complete anything that's missing. And so I encourage everybody to keep forth that great effort so you can finish strong, but just know that the week of the 18th to the 22nd will be the last week that we give any new work for students to do. Many of you have asked about student supply and pickup, and know that we will start scheduling times as soon as it's safe to do so for teachers to come in and work in their classroom and pack up supplies for K-5, and then we'll run some different times of car lines where we can deliver those supplies to you and get you your students' things. Middle school will probably look like certain scheduled times where students can come in and clean out their lockers. Between May and June. We're not exactly sure what that looks like, but that is on our mind, and there will be a plan for that. And then as we watch the news about what school might look like next year, and we read articles about what it looks like overseas now, just know that right now there's more questions than answers. But the Florida Department of Education has put together a survey because they want to hear from parents, your opinion and your advice about what you think is safest for children going into the fall. So there is a survey that they've put out. It's on our Facebook page. You can find it there. You can find it on the Lake County Schools website and on the Florida DOE. It doesn't collect any personal information. It's just gathering your advice and opinions. And just know that we are going to be watching that very closely. We will be developing a few different ideas on our end as well. Of course, our hope and desire is that it's safe for us to all return to our building together in August as normal, but we are certainly keeping an eye on the changes, and we'll be seeking advice from many of our different stakeholders, including students and parents and teachers and staff and our board, should anything be changing looking towards next year. But right now it's hard because there's more questions than answers. So just a few words to leave you with. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress, but working together is success. And parents, we are so thankful for the partnership that you have shown us. For any successes that we've had in Q4 have been a direct result of your partnership with the school. And we're so thankful for that. Our school is very, very much like a family to me and to our students and our staff. I know that. And I love this quote that says, "The strength of a family, much like the strength of an army, is in its loyalty to one another." We have, through this whole thing, said that we will show great care and we will show great effort and try each day. And I think that we have stayed true to that vision for the school closure time as much as we can. And going into the summer and into next year, when there are more questions than answers, we know the bottom line is together we can do so much more than we can apart. So thank you for your partnership. Know that we are with you. We are for you. We're for our warriors. And when we stick together and stay loyal to one another and work together as a team, I think that it's just amazing what we can accomplish together. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Talk to you soon. Sending you guys all our love and hugs. Bye.